everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome to the final episode of Generation 2 of my Star Sign Legacy Challenge. We're here with Olive at the moment, who has just arrived at her prom after she caught her boyfriend Harrison cheating on her with her best friend Steph. This happened at the pre-prom party and she was pretty calm about it. She was obviously quite distressed and upset about it, but she didn't react in the moment. She was a bit frustrated and then took herself out of the situation and immediately became focused and started to talk to her sister. So Olive has kind of hatched a little plan about how she wants to get a bit of revenge at prom. So she is here at the moment in her gorgeous little prom dress. I hope you like it. A nice little minty theme, and she is just making her way into prom. I am going to press play, and the first thing we're going to do is, before we do any revenge, we're going to come over and have a chat with our sister. We're going to come over and give her bracelet buddy a fist bump and just have a bit of a chat with her. Here is Rosemary. Look how cute she is looking in her prom dress. Olive is less worried about prom than Rosemary is, so we're going to come over, we're going to have a bit of a chat with her. I don't know what I need to apologise about, but we'll maybe come over and apologise for, like, saying sorry to take away this focus on prom. I know it means so much to you. I'm going to go and deal with my things, but before I do anything, I do want to make sure I vote for you for prom royalty, because I know that really does mean a lot to you. So Olive, she doesn't care about any of that, whereas Rosemary really, like, does care about popularity. So she is going to come over and vote for her sister. These two are just giving each other a hug. And Olive wants to make sure she gets that done before she even thinks about any revenge or anything. So she's going to go over and vote for Rosemary, and then of course vote for Sean as well. She wants her sister to win prom royalty with her crush. She does not care about any of that, but once she has finished voting, she's gonna head over and have a bit of a chat with Harrison about what happened. But while she's voting, I'm gonna have Rosemary come over and maybe have a little bit of a flirt with Sean. Olive and Harrison are still technically dating, but she does not want to break up with him straight away. She wants to embarrass him in front of everyone first, so she is just gonna yell at him. He is just trying to focus on dancing, and she is going to yell at him. And they're already having an offensive conversation. We're going to mock his music taste and, yeah, just kind of brush him off a little bit. Their friendship and romance has obviously gone down quite a bit already, but we need it to keep going down. We're gonna give him the cold shoulder and then be like, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. We're gonna come over and talk to Steph, who's already dancing with someone else. We're gonna come over and be mean to her as well, because it's not just Harrison in this situation who has done everything wrong. It is Steph as well. She is just as bad as Harrison. So she is gonna come over and throw some shade at her, yell at her old best friend. She's feeling really flirty right now, but we don't care. We're gonna just keep being mean. We're gonna insult her, and she's feeling really embarrassed, probably because she knows what she did was so wrong, and she's clearly hurt Olive, and she didn't think about that before. It's an offensive conversation, and yeah, we're once again just gonna brush her off because we don't want anything to do with these two. But that is not all that is gonna happen. Now Harrison's over here dancing with someone else again. I kind of don't like the fact that he just dance with anyone, but that is what it is. But I don't think it's going to be too long now until we actually get the prom royalty results, so I don't want to do too much until we've got all of that. As expected, the prom award ceremony is starting, so we're going to come over and hopefully our votes for Rosemary have worked and that she is going to win. I don't even know where she is. She's come out. No, get your prom dress on now. That is the only downside of having a prom in winter, is that they always try to change into their, like, winter weather outfits, but I want her to be in her prom dress just so that if she is announced as a prom queen, she is already in her dress. And we've got Sean over here in his matching blue, and the prom results in: Rosemary and Sean won prom royalty. Oh, that is so amazing. I'm so happy for them both. I will obviously make sure to get, like, pictures and spend a bit of time with them, but we don't have loads left of prom, and we still have a lot that we need to be doing. Olive is coming over now to chat with her best friend Bryce and basically fill him in on everything that happened with Harrison. He said, that sounds terrible, I'll talk to Harrison myself. He's literally yelling at him. He's standing up for us, which is so nice of him to do. So we're gonna come over and we'll have a bit of a deep conversation. He said, I don't see the point in talking to Harrison anymore, but I guess I'll just put on a face. He does not like him after that, so I don't want to be mean to Bryce. I want to come over and we are going to share our brilliant idea of embarrassing Harrison and Steph in front of everyone. And I think we are also probably going to propose a crazy scheme, because something that you should know about Bryce and Olive is that obviously, as we already know, she finds him extremely attractive. And I actually took a screenshot the other day of something that happened when I wasn't recording. Olive was actually hot daydreaming about Bryce. Olive's head remembers Bryce Malone fondly as memories of him begin to populate her mind. The task at hand is just an afterthought, as qualities of Bryce manifest themselves as strong echoes that bring Olive intense amount of joy. Their encounter last time was too brief, and now Olive is thirsty for more. When the chance to meet with Bryce arrives, it will not have come soon enough. Sims like these should be cherished. There aren't that many of them out there, and it was a stroke of good luck or even a miracle that allowed Olive to meet one that ticked off so many of her wishes and desires. So even though she was with Harrison, she has still been thinking about Bryce a lot, and she knows that he's not romantically interested at all. Like, she knows there's no romantic future with them at all, but she is very, very attracted to him, and he is pansexual, so he is open to other things, not so much a romantic relationship, but he might be open to other options. He is happy to mess around with men and women, and yeah, I think Olive is going to take this opportunity to kind of maybe potentially throw about like a little bit of romance between them and attempt a mistletoe kiss. She's suggesting, you know what, let's really embarrass Harrison. Like, I like you, you're attracted to me, I know that. Even though we don't want anything romantic, why can't we have a bit of a physical relationship? So Olive is actually going to give Bryce a kiss, and Harrison is right there. We're going to see if he's going to react to it. At the moment, he's not really responding. There he is. He's like, I can't believe you've done this, because as far as everyone else knows, these two are still together. Because obviously this happened at the party in secret. No one else knew that Harrison was cheating on Olive. So now they've just seen Olive kissing Bryce in front of everyone. So I think we're going to come over and maybe go back to yelling at him, be like, I don't even care. Yeah, you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you as well. And while all of that is going on, Rosemary is coming in to take a romantic photo with her, Sean, and then I might have them come over and do a little bit of slow dancing together. Olive is still yelling at Harrison right now, and I love it. We know previously that Bryce has actually accepted Olive's flirt. Some of the time he doesn't like too much, because obviously he is a romantic, so she can like kind of subtly throw a few things down at him, and he does accept them, but not so much the romantic stuff. But what they could actually do is they could go off and woohoo. She is feeling confident right now. She is completely over Harrison. She is completely like, I don't know, she's so attracted to Bryce, even though he's just over here whining at the moment. Is she going to accept his whines? Because she normally hates complaints, but he's the only one that she actually listens to complaining. And they are going to go and woohoo in the bathroom. They do not care anymore. She is attracted to him. He is attracted to her. And this is the ultimate revenge in her eyes, like completely embarrassing Harrison in front of everyone. And once they have finished, that, she's just going to come over. She's just going to break up with him in front of everyone. So we have got these two just over here slow dancing while they're woohooing. We'll focus on Rosemary and Sean, who are having the perfect prom night, whereas Olive is obviously having the less traditional prom night, let's say, but it's just as eventful. She is over here having a bit of woohoo with Bryce. She knows there's no romantic future, and to be honest, she doesn't really care about that. She doesn't want that. She knows he's not interested. She doesn't want to take things too far with him and make him uncomfortable, but he's open to woohoo, and so is she. So we're gonna come over, and in front of the whole school, we're gonna come over and break up with Harrison and completely embarrass him. Everyone is around watching, and she's like, right, I'm breaking up with you. You do not get the chance to embarrass me like that, so I'm ending this, and hopefully they will lose all their romance and all their friendship. They are officially broken up, and now she needs to be mean on Social Bunny 5 times, which we could just go ahead and do that straight away. We can start tagging tagging Steph in a mean post. We'll say, Steph, consider this me throwing you shade. Your mother is a llama and so are you. Valid. We can also, oh my gosh, we can post about breakup. It's not a sad narrative. We'll post about prom and we will do an energized narrative. I don't know why I did that. We need to be being mean to people. We're gonna be mean to Harrison as well. I don't know what that says. Zaba Lipliva Harrison. Fabi Zablaf. Okay, Harrison, you make me want to be a jerk. Oh, that is so true. And we've done that. And the next thing is to have an enemy rival. And I think we know exactly who that is going to be. But we're going to leave that for now. It's the end of prom. And I think we're going to probably head to the after party. We're going to take our friends. We're going to take Bryce and we'll take Rosemary and Sean as well. And then we're going to deal with the Steph situation on Monday at school. We made it to the prom after party and everyone has changed into their cold clothes. Oliver's going to go and ride the Ferris wheel with Bryce. And I'm going to kind of leave these two to spend a bit of time with each other while I focus a bit on Sean and Rosemary because I didn't spend much time with them at prom. And this is also their prom night. They're feeling so flirty and their romance is going up, so I do want to see if we could maybe take things to the next level and have our first kiss with prom in this with Sean in the snow. Oh, the hat's gone. I was going to try and keep the crown on for the picture, but here we go. Rosemary is having her first kiss. Oh, and the crown came off just as she did it. But oh my goodness, Rosemary had her first kiss with Sean and she is going to ask him to be her boyfriend as well. Oh, I'm so pleased for these two. I don't think she's going to move like super fast like Olive did. But we are going to have a kiss in the snow and then maybe just do the cuddle carts. I don't think she'll mess around with Sean. But look at these two. They're officially together now. We're going to come over and ride the romantic ride with him. And oh, they're just kissing in the snow. This is so romantic and so cute. She's going to go and ask him now. She wants to hold hands with him as well. But these two are just over here on the Ferris wheel at the moment. We are a little bit hungry, so we'll probably head home soon because our needs are quite low. I did want to see if we could get a photo with Bryce as well, but sometimes it doesn't let you. So I will definitely get one by the end of the night for sure. I want a mischievous photo of the two of them after they've hatched their revenge on Harrison. It looks like Olive is actually coming over to order herself some food. I was going to have her do a little bit more romance with Bryce, but to be honest, I don't think I will because they only kind of did it at prom as a way of revenge, and she does need to speak to Harrison tomorrow about what the woohoo meant. Like, was it a purely revenge thing or was there a little bit more to it? So once she's finished her ice cream, if she's going to start, she wanted to have a chat with Maple. I didn't even realise Maple was still in the safe. I love that because that is Boo's Gemini air and Olive is obviously our Gemini air. I love the fact that she just kind of appeared. But once she's finished her ice cream, it looks like Rosemary wants to come over and we want to get some advice on a social bunny photo. She's kissing Sean on the cheek. So cute. But we are going to head home because it's almost 4 a.m. and Olive actually has work that she needs to do tomorrow because she needs to catch up on her grade. She did some homework. She's got makeup homework to do. I'm thinking I'll get her a school project as well, but she's got a lot to work on tomorrow. And we also need to have that conversation with Bryce about what the woohoo meant. Olive has woken up today in a surprisingly good mood after yesterday. She is probably pretty proud of herself for how things went down at prom, that she got her sufficient revenge, and now she is feeling sad again after she thinks about what did happen. Her changing emotions just make perfect sense with everything that she is going through, and obviously she's Gemini as well. She's just having a chat with Perry, who wanted to have a chat with her. She did sleep in quite a long time because she was quite tired, but her energy isn't full as we wanted to get her up so she could get on with some of her homework. He has spread some gossip about Daisy, their dead grandma. How nice, Perry. How nice of you. But she is going to come in after speaking with him to now do her homework in her brother's room. She had done some homework already, so now this is makeup homework. Then she'll be doing some extra credit, and then we do have a school project over there that she actually had a want to do. So I pinned it in because I was going to do it anyway, but I love that she actually wants to do it. She's determined to get this grade up, and I'm sure she will because she's in the good section, and if we do all all of this work and we do everything that we need to on Monday in terms of like her performance, I'm sure she'll be able to get her grade back up to an A. I'm hoping so at least. Barry is now saying that he has a friend who wants to get in touch with Olive. We're going to say sure, why not? She's sociable and obviously she's planning to go off to university. Maybe it's a university like friend or something that he has doing the course that she's hoping to do. Steph is calling and asking to hang out tonight. Definitely not. We want nothing to do with you, Steph. Rosemary is in a pretty decent mood at the moment, so she is just working on her cheer because she really wants to get promoted tomorrow, and I'm sure she will as well because she's in the excellent, but she's just working on her cheer to like kind of ensure that she does, but she does keep falling over, so who knows. But what we do want to do today is, once we've done some homework, we are going to probably look after ourselves, get some food, and then we're going to invite over Bryce because we do want to have a chat about how things went yesterday. Rosemary is in a really good mood, so she has invited Sean over, and these two are getting a little bit flirty at the moment. They're just going to spend some of the day together after last night. He is asking her a pretty flirty question by the looks of it, and she is asking what they're talking about marriage. Guys, don't get far too ahead of yourself, but we just invited him over so that she could maybe spend a little bit of time with him. Maybe they can come over and watch a movie together. Olive has just finished her extra credit homework and she has done her makeup homework as well. It's almost 4 o'clock, but she's finally finished. She's going to go and grab herself some leftover pizza, and then I think we're going to invite Bryce over and see if he wants to work on the project with us. These two are being so cute, just cuddling together while watching the movie. They just keep looking over at each other and like smiling. Olive has eaten and she's using the bathroom, so it's finally time to invite over Bryce. She's already getting quite tired, so I don't think it'll be too late of a night. She's literally calling him while on the toilet. That is the true definition of friendship right there. Bryce actually only lives over the road, so he is over here pretty quickly. We're gonna come over and greet him and give him a hug. Luckily, Olive is feeling pretty focused right now, which is perfect. That is exactly how we want to feel. I would rather Neve didn't come over and just start talking with us while we're gonna come upstairs. We're going to walk here together and we're going to start working carefully on this school project, and hopefully Bryce will be able to join us. He is a good sim, so I feel like he would probably want to help Olive get her grade up. Like, she's not super worried about being like an A grade student, but also she knows that she can do it, and she was an A grade and she's so close to university and finishing now that she's like, I feel like she's a bit of a completionist, so she probably would want the grade for like knowing that she can do it. So she is going to come over and start working on her project, and we're going to ask Bryce if he wants to help us with our project as well. I love that she's also still in her pajamas, which again it's just perfect for her. It's a lazy, well, kind of semi-lazy Sunday, but Bryce is going to come and join us with the project, and while we're working on it we are going to have a bit of a chat. We're going to talk about what last night meant, and we're going to say that obviously the main part of it was getting revenge on Harrison, but we do have that attraction towards Bryce as well, and we know that he is not romantically interested in us, and we want to make it clear that we're not trying to get him to do anything he's uncomfortable with. We definitely don't want anything like that either. We clearly have this attraction with each other, but I'm really not in a position to want like a romantic relationship or anything, and I had a lot of fun with you last night, and I think he is probably in agreement. Like, he does find her attractive as well. I do remember seeing that before, that he like, we got like a little pop-up that said he is interested in her. She's actually not letting him complain anymore. He's probably complaining too much. She's like, I can only let this go so far. But yeah, I think basically what they're going to discuss is that they have got this sexual attraction to each other, and even though there's no romance going to be between them, I think they are probably going to end up being like casual woohoo partners. They can't actually do that while they're teens, but I'm intending once they've both aged up into young adults, they will both become like woohoo partners, because they've got this bond, they've got this connection, they've got amazing compatibility, they've got this attraction to each other, they've got all of these sentiments, they both mean a lot to each other. There's just a romantic future, and Olive doesn't want that. She really doesn't want that at this stage. Like, she's just got out of her first serious relationship. And she does not want another relationship, and obviously that's not something that Bryce can offer her anyway. Jacob is just coming in, is having an introduction to Bryce. He's like, oh, so Olive has got a boy over in her room, let's come and say hi to him. They don't really have very good compatibility, and he finds him a little bit annoying. Okay, that's fine. He's just coming over to chat with us about like crime and stuff and discussing neighbourhood changes. It's quite funny. She's like, Grandad, please can you leave the room right now? Especially when he's over here feeling flirty. So why don't you come and play with a dog or something, Jacob? But essentially what I'm trying to say is that these two have agreed to become like friends with benefits, basically. Woohoo partners, but they can't officially do that until they're young adults. And luckily, Olive will be aging up tomorrow, and I believe Bryce will be as well, so they can officially put a label on their flirty woohoo relationship then. But we are feeling super focused from working carefully on the school project right now. Hopefully we will get this done ready for tomorrow. Our performance is doing so well. We want to make sure our mood is up as well, because as much as we do want to get this grade up, we also do need to deal with Steph as well. So we need to do as much work in advance as we can, and then we can, oh my gosh, look at these two. Look at these two. Oh my gosh. But yeah, she needs to get her grade up tomorrow and deal with Steph and have an enemy rival, and that is obviously going to be Steph. These two have just finished the project. It is good quality and they're so proud of their work. I'm so impressed they were able to get this done. So they're just having some time with each other. This is the photo booth picture that they got yesterday, their mischievous photo, and I'm obsessed with it. Bryce is feeling pretty playful right now, and I'm gonna turn this off because that's quite annoying. We don't actually have anywhere to put it, so for now I'm just gonna drag it to the end of her bed. After discussing their newfound relationship, I do think they're probably gonna go and do a little bit of woohoo. We are going to continue to do it on the unconventional object because that is the best way to do it when you haven't got a romance bar or anything. So we're gonna come over and they're gonna go and do a little bit of woohoo. I'm not too sure where he stands on like kissing and stuff like that, because obviously it is a physical intimacy, but we don't actually have the option at the moment. So we could like do a bed make out or anything, but I don't want to make him uncomfortable. So let me know what your stance is on that, whether you think he'd be open to that sort of thing or whether he'd reject it, because I don't want to make things awkward with these two. Like, I know he won't accept like the compliment of well, he might accept that, I don't know, but I don't think he'd accept like blowing a kiss or the flirting or anything like affectionate. I think it's just the physical intimacy, but whether that counts, I know hold hands and embrace doesn't count, but it's whether like kissing and stuff would count or anything like that. I feel like kissing would count, but I don't want to push it too far. She is going to come over and get herself sorted now because it's 9:30 and she has got a very, very busy day tomorrow. It's the twins' birthdays tomorrow. I'm thinking about so much that I've completely forgotten that they'll actually be becoming young adults tomorrow, which is crazy to me. I'm not too sure what trait I want to give Rosemary yet. She was going to come and chat with her parents and then saw they're making out and was like, did a complete U-turn getting herself sorted instead. But yeah, I'm still unsure what trait I want to give Rosemary for her final trait. She's obviously nosy, outgoing, good, and lactose intolerant. So I'll see what our options are tomorrow. Something I do need to do in this episode is discuss the generation requirements for the Gemini generation. Being a twin, you always feel like you have to try harder to carve your own personality. You and your twin aren't the same person just because you look the same. You are unique and you will prove that to everyone in the most dramatic and fun ways you can think of. You're a bold and confident person who wants to stand out in every sense. You always worked hard in school, but it came easy to you to get good grades. You're a natural genius and aren't afraid to show off and boast about it. You have a variety of friends and enjoy meeting new people, and you've never been afraid to experiment with fun and different styles or hobbies. Because of your parents' high-maintenance attitude and their frequent freaking out at little things, you've become a bit unpredictable as well. No one knows what mood you'll be in or how you'll react to things. You enjoy this though. You like that people see you as an enigma. Life would be boring without a bit of spontaneity. It's the same with your work life and in romance too. You can't settle in one job for a long time. You always get bored and want to try something new. You're no different with relationships. You never really have a serious long-term partner. It's not that you aren't interested in romance, it's more that the idea of exploring new romances and partners excites you more than the idea of settling down with one partner forever. You have always been inspired by your grandparents' love of adventure. You want to explore different cultures, try new things, and be courageous. But can you keep up with this lifestyle forever? The requirements are to achieve an A grade throughout school, to achieve an A grade at university, change your university degree between your first and second term, always wear bright colours, have at least 2 piercings, take a gap year before and after university and spend at least 4 days on vacation, different locations for the 2 holidays. Get pregnant or get someone pregnant from Woohoo with a friend at party. Stay friends and co-parent with your child's other parent. Never get married. Reach level 3 of the Renaissance Sim aspiration. When your child is a toddler, move house. Move again when they are a teenager. The optional requirements are to change your university degree at least 2 times. Visit Mount Cormaraby with your grandparent if they're still alive at least twice in your life. Complete the Renaissance Sim aspiration. Uproot your life when you become an adult and move to a different world with an opposite climate. And give children location-themed names. So obviously that's why I'm working hard to make sure that Olive does keep her A grade. She has had an A grade throughout school. So I'm still thinking we'll be fine, even if she doesn't graduate with the A. She's had it throughout her school life, but I would really like to see if she can end with an A grade. She's obviously got her 2 piercings. She's wearing bright colours. And she has visited Mount Cormaraby once when she was a toddler, I believe. And well, she technically did as well when she was an infant, but she went on holiday there once with her family as a toddler. And then we will be going with Jacob and Rosemary in the next series. So we've already made some way with it. But just so you know what to expect from the next generation, it's going to be so much fun and I really, really cannot wait. But it's quite late. She is just having a chat with her parents, but she has finished eating and she just needs to go to bed, to be honest. Rosemary she's just playing some chess at the moment. She looks so cute, but she is also probably going to head to bed because it is still quite late and she does still have school tomorrow. And we're gonna leave these guys just being really flirty. I feel like they probably should go up and do a little bit of woohoo. It's their last episode of their generation. They need to go and spend a bit of time, just the 2 of them. It's Monday morning and the twins are both at school. Olive is gonna go over and do a little bit of studying because I do want to make sure she does as much of her tasks today as she can. Rosemary she's just doing a little T-pose challenge at the moment because that was something she needed to do. I'm not too worried so much about her doing amazing today, but why not go study with your sister other than taking selfies? Today is officially their birthdays and look who is coming over to sit with us. We don't want anything to do with you, Harrison. Maybe he's trying to make it up to us, please can you talk to us? And we're like, no, I don't want to talk with you, go away. She has done her studying she actually needed to, so I'm gonna have her stop because she doesn't need to keep doing it. She's not actually got an exam or anything, but she's just gonna yell at him a little bit because he's come to sit with us. Why would you come over and sit with us? Stop trying to talk to other people and just yell at Harrison. And then we're gonna take ourselves out of this situation. We're gonna deal with our ex-best friend at probably at lunchtime. Olive has spotted Bryce in the hallway, so she's gonna come over and have a bit of a chat with him, a little bit of banter. Even though they've taken their relationship to a different level, they are still really good friends, and I think they are best friends above anything else. They know their relationship is going to stay pretty much the same, other than the fact they'll just have a bit of casual woohoo every now and then, but they are still best friends. This guy's coming over to clean while we're here, and we have got April Springs coming over to say hi to us. I don't know if we've ever actually spoken with her. It looks like we actually have, so we might as well just have a little bit of a chat with. Okay, no, it's time for class. We'll stop chatting. She's just too busy scaring Bryce instead. Their friendship is honestly everything, and I love them. She is attending math class, so once she's finished this, we'll make sure she completes her next bit of her her goals to do, and then we are going to find Steph and we're going to sort things out with her. We've dealt with Harrison. We have loads of red relationship, whereas Steph was still technically in the green, and we need to fix that, and we also need to get ourselves an enemy rival if we want to complete this aspiration before she ages up. She gets an untroubled reward point, which I don't really understand too much what it means. Nothing says carefree moving on and letting go. That sounds quite Gemini, to be honest. We need to be friendly with the student. Why don't we be friendly with Sean? He is our sister's boyfriend and he's come to sit next to us. Steph, where are you at? We are going to deal with you. She's coming over to eat lunch all by herself. She's feeling really, really sad. She's probably feeling guilty about what's happened, but I don't care. We're going to come over. We're going to yell at her. We're going to ask what her problem is, even though we definitely know what her problem is, but we don't care about that. We're going to come and and we're gonna mock her sadness as well. Like, I don't care that you're sad, you hurt me. And I don't care about you anymore. We're gonna insult her, yell some forbidden words, and just keep being mean, to be honest. Hey, this drama isn't my fault, at least not completely. I'm allowed to feel bitter about what happened between us. It is your fault, but you're right, it's not completely your fault. It's Harrison's fault. Olive has done nothing wrong in this situation, and she's feeling now really angry, and I don't care. We're gonna belittle her anger. Olive has absolutely no time left for Steph, and she is actually just gonna fight her. She's getting into her first fight. I'm hoping she wins because she does have a decent fitness skill, and everyone is coming over to watch. Rosemary she's not too happy about it because she is a good sim, and she probably does not want to be seeing her sister getting into fights. But we don't care. Oh my gosh, she beat us. Oh, I'm not happy with that. I did not want you to win. That's so annoying. We're gonna fight you again. We're gonna do it again, and hopefully we'll win this time. I don't think we will, but I'm so annoyed. She's just gonna keep fighting her. We're going to declare her our enemy before we go off to class, but she did actually beat her that time. So, Steph, we need to come. She's coming to sit next to Bryce, honestly. We're gonna do it after class because I can't have her miss class. She's gonna go and attend class. He is even coming over to try and sit next to her, but instead he's looking at her. Oh my gosh, he's so shameless. Can't believe she's sat next to Bryce. Like, the audacity. He is sat in between them. Like, I hate this. But we are making sure we are definitely going to do class. She's feeling confident. I'm so pleased she won that fight. She might have lost the first one, but she doesn't care anymore. She's feeling a bit uncomfortable from it, but she's feeling confident because she won. I'm thinking the same as what I did with Rosemary. If she gets it up here, but doesn't get the grade up automatically, I will cheat it, just because she's done all the work for it, and when my Sims are at active school they don't automatically get their grades up. I've never ever had that happen before, so as long as she gets it up here, which she should hopefully, I will make sure she definitely has an A if she doesn't automatically get it herself. Olive impressed her teachers and learned a lot today. Rosemary impressed her teachers and learned a lot today. She got it up to here. And as I said, because we don't actually get the grade going up, she actually does deserve to have that A. So I'm going to give it to her. I hope you guys don't mind, but I think she's earned it. I think she deserves it. And before we go off to cheer, we're coming over to make sure that Olive and Steph are now enemies. We have no time for her. We do not trust her at all, and we are going to complete her aspiration. So she is now officially a drama llama, which fits her so perfectly. Neve and Noel are both at the moment preparing the cakes for the girls. They won't both be able to go in the oven at the same time, but I thought it would speed up the process if they at least got both batters prepared. Neve has stopped that. What? That was not the cake. This is the cake. What? That was like the hamburger sliders that someone was trying to cook earlier. Now they've gone. Okay, well, at least the cake is in the oven. You can finish yours off after Noel. There really weren't many options that were lactose free. Like, we could do a cheesecake, but she had that before, and it's not quite as exciting. So Rosemary has got a sherbet unicorn cake, and then Olive has got the infamous birthday cake because that was like more minty themed. But this was the best one I could get for Rosemary. It's the only one that was like lactose free, and I just thought, you know what, actually kind of suits her style, like that quirky, cute, like, I know, kind of preppy sort of vibe. And I think I said it before when Neve made a cake for Perry, like, I feel like she's just like, I don't want my kids to grow up, so they can have a child birthday cake. The girls are back, and Rosemary was promoted to the cheerleading team, May. Oh, I'm so pleased. I don't know why she's getting the umbrella up in the middle of a thunderstorm. You two are dumb. We don't have too long until the party, but they're both gonna go and take a nap on the sofa. I know their energy goes up faster if they go to bed, but there's no way that by the time they get up the stairs they will not have time to sleep anyway. So I thought a 10-minute nap on the sofa would do them some good. Noel got a pop-up saying, is he family oriented? And if this is well overdue. Yes, he is definitely family oriented. Everyone has made it to the birthday party. Of course we're doing it on the community lot because we're probably going to want to do some karaoke afterwards. And we are wasting absolutely no time. Olive is going to be blowing out her birthday candles. She is going to become a young adult. We've got surrounded by friends and family, and she is wandering over here to age up and become a young adult. So the last trait that she does need to have is non-committal, so we'll be giving her that one. And then her aspiration is Renaissance Sim. So she's a graduate with honours. Of course she is. We knew she would be. So even though she's going to look the exact same, here is our adult Olive. Like, that's mad. She looks so cute. We're getting a call from our dead grandma saying, I heard you became enemies with Steph Anderson. That girl is a jerk. Even our grandma knows. Beyond the grave, she knows. She knows. But it is time now for Rosemary to come over and make a wish as well. And then we can start the birthday celebrations properly. But oh my gosh, I can't believe they're both adults. This is mad. Rosemary's turn now. So she has blown out her candles. Also surrounded by everyone. Nobody's like celebrating. There's a guy in a gas mask. Oh, now they're all celebrating. It just was a little bit delayed, but it's time for Rosemary to become an adult as well. I think the perfect trait for Rosemary would be self-assured, because she did go through a little bit of a phase where she felt like a little bit jealous of Olive, who kind of had everything, but she's gone on such a journey, and I feel like she herself is becoming a little bit more like self-aware, like, you know what, I am good enough, like I don't have to be my sister, I am just as good. So I think self-assured would be really good for Rosemary. And then as for her aspiration, this I have given no thought into, so let's have a look what one she should be getting. Friend of the world actually makes the most sense for her. It seems like perfect, so we are going to give her that. She graduated as well, so here she is, our adult Rosemary, again looking the exact same but still so cute. She's definitely grown into her face a little bit more as well, but it's, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for them. So why don't you grab yourself a slice of your lactose-free birthday cake, come and call everyone to the meal. Hopefully Olive will, oh, people have already started eating Olive's birthday cake, but we're gonna call everyone over. It's so nice to see everyone, and you may be able to see that Anzu is actually pregnant right now. She and Nori decided that they were both ready to like kind of settle down and have a little family, because they're both settled in their careers. They both moved to the city now, they're married, and they just thought that this was the perfect opportunity to grow their family. So I do think they'll probably only end up with one child, but they're actually expecting, which is super exciting. And I love that Nori is the one like congratulating us. We should also be congratulating you as what we can offer hand massage. That's weird. But they've gained a cute little sentiment. I love that. But I think, you know what, it's their birthday, and we all know what Olive loves. She loves to sing, so we're gonna have her come and sing maybe a jazz duet, because I don't know if I've heard that one. And I think we're gonna do it with our bestie Bryce. I don't think he'll be very good at singing, because I don't think he's probably ever sung before, but we've done duets with like all of our family before, and I feel like, you know, have a bit of time with our best friend, and we can probably, wait, actually he's still a teen technically. I probably should have aged him up. Why is it bear night or something? Because we've got bears everywhere. I should have probably aged up Bryce while we still had like the cakes, but I'll age him up off camera. He would definitely age up, but at the moment he's gonna be a teen. He's gonna be singing with us. I do feel like he's probably just like a tiny little bit younger than her anyway. Oh my gosh, the height difference, oh my gosh. I love that this is how we're also ending generation 2, because this is how we ended generation 1. So I do think we will have Olive and Neve sing a duet, just like Neve did with Prim on her birthday. I can't get over how tiny Bryce looks right now next to Olive. That's so interesting. But of course he cannot sing, because Olive just makes everyone sound awful anyway, because she sounds so good. But yeah, he just can't sing anyway. I love it so much. But yeah, she is of course smashing it. She has excellent voice. I don't even think her singing skill was that high. It's level 3, but she's just look at them. I love it when they pose like this. I'm sorry I keep getting distracted, but it's just because I'm so excited, okay? Rosemary, while they're off for singing, she is having a chat with Nori, who's also congratulating. She's feeling super playful from eating the unicorn cake, which it went down a hit. It went down an absolute hit. Olive is feeling so confident from singing karaoke awesomely, and she is prepared already. She's got the microphone in her hand, ready for Neve to come over and join, and Neve's like, yeah, of course I'll come and sing with you. Neve is actually also an excellent singer, so this should be the best duet we probably will hear, because they can actually both sing, unlike most of the rest of the family. Oh, they sound so good together. Oh, Neve. Oh, I'm gonna miss her so much. I'm really gonna miss her. But I'm so ready for Olive's generation. Oh, I could just listen to this all day. Oh my gosh, I'm like freaking out because they're just so perfect, so cute. I just want to join in and sing with them, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, they're just having so much fun. And Olive actually got her singing to level 4. She can now duet ballad songs. Maybe, even though our dad's awful at singing, he is gonna wet himself. I was gonna say maybe she could sing a duet with her dad. I think that could be really fun. So Noel is gonna wet himself. So can you get yourself to the bathroom, please? The party has officially ended, but before we actually head home, these two are gonna do a duet together, Olive and her dad, and we all know how Noel sounds, so I can't wait to hear this. Oh, she's so good at singing. This is insane. Oh, and he's so bad. Oh, he gives it 100% every time. I had to end the series with Noel doing karaoke. I had to let you guys hear this. No matter how much he sings, he's still so bad. And you know what? I think his singing skill is the same as her. They've got the same singing skill. You tell me who is the natural singer here. I mean, he's hitting those high notes. Maybe he's actually like secretly a tenor. Oh, look at them. Oh my gosh. Oh, that high note. And with Noel almost passing out and Rosemary eating in the background, I think this is the perfect note to end the generation on. I am feeling so many mixed emotions right now because I cannot wait to start the Gemini generation, but I can't believe we're ending the Taurus generation with Neve. I've had so much fun with her. She's had such an incredible story, and I just know that I'm gonna have just as much fun with Olive. She has got such a journey ahead of her. I cannot thank you all enough for your love and support along the way. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you in the next episode. If you did enjoy this though, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think, and I will speak to you all in Generation 3. Bye everyone! Oh my god! Why am I so sad?